gotta log in as either chief or captain to make changes. Okay, now that you're logged in, you press and hold. Brings you to the calibration page where you can name the alarm whatever you want. You can switch it from a normally open to a normally closed alarm. You can assign it a group number, 1 through 6, so that it'll alarm on your summary alarm panel in like the port main engine, starboard main engine, whatever category you put it in. And then you can set a delay on any alarm that you want in seconds. If you want it to be in minutes, you'd put like 500 seconds. Then you go back to the main screen and all your changes are saved. Pretty simple. We also have an alarm log that shows you anytime an alarm has gone off, if it's cleared, what state it's, if it's still in an alarm state, and it goes 1 through 40 because this alarm panel has 40 alarms, and these numbers in the bottom corner reference what alarm number they are. You can reset the alarms from these buttons or from the buttons on the screen. You can also test them from and then this one here is just your summary alarm panel. This is what I was talking about, groups 1 through 6. This is group 1, group 2, group 3, group 4, group 5, group 6. And we have them named port main engine, starboard main engine, generator 1, generator 2, fire and bilge, and then other miscellaneous alarms. You can dim this screen down to 25%. And it goes to sleep after 2 minutes, I think. And it'll wake up to an alarm, or if you touch the screen, and it'll wake up to the same brightness that you had it on. You can silence alarms from this panel, but you can't reset them, and you can't test them. But you can also view the alarm log on this one. On the alarm log, to actually be able to delete them, you have to be logged in as the captain. The chief login, you can view it, but you can't make any changes to it. And then when you do have an alarm, you get the buzzer, you have your light, the screen flashes. When you hit acknowledge or silence, it shows you that it's still an alarm by staying red, but your light and your horn stop. Then you reset. If you're still in an alarm state, when you hit reset, it's gonna stay lit up red. You also, with the 6 alarm output groups, you have one output that goes off no matter anytime there's an alarm, and that's where you hook up your buzzer, your horns, whatever. But if you have a particular group that you want, like if you want just your galley alarms or something like that, and you want to have a separate buzzer in the galley that only goes off when those alarms go off, each alarm group has its own output that you can hook up whatever you want to. Sometimes there's certain alarms, like a chief wants to know when they go off. He could set those to one group and put a buzzer in his stateroom, something like that. If you lose your main power, you get an alarm, power failure, still an alarm, so I mean, it hasn't got power back, so it still shows as it, even though I hit silence. And if you hit reset, it still shows it as an alarm because it hasn't been cleared. And if you look at it in the test, the alarm log, it's red because it's still in an alarm. Now power is back, it's cleared. Alarm 40 recovered 41 seconds ago.